welcome to the weekly roundup on SA Footballer TV with Tommy Javor from the Payne and Noyd Union Football Club.
Hugh Johnson from Rosewater.
Rosewater Football Club.
Yeah.
So it's been a busy week, mate. It would be remiss of me not to ask you a few questions, mate.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah. Obviously the boys didn't get to play out the end of the season due to an indiscretion with an umpire.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to probably be a bit careful what we say, but is it in court still?
I don't know. I think it's all done now.
Yep.
I hope it's all done.
Obviously very disappointing, the whole circumstances around it.
Pretty disappointing. We were still getting together, the boys, and coming good off the water, and just to be pulled out like that, very disappointing, but can't do much about it now. So.
Yep. At this stage, and I'm going to ask the dumb questions because people won't know, and I myself actually don't know the answers. Rosewater, all good to go in Division 5 next year?
Yeah, I think so. Next go, we'll be right to go. I think all the boys are staying around and have another crack, so
yep,
should be good.
Can you see these events potentially galvanising the group, bringing them together? And
yeah, well, since then we've just been together every weekend, the boys. So
I've seen some, yes.
Yeah, but no, it was good. It was a bit fresh. Like, a few new faces, and I don't know, we all just got together lately, so
yep,
gel.
Look, I mean, it's almost without precedent in a circumstance like this. I can't remember a team being given the arse during the season, so it wasn't good, but I guess I wish you, Rick, and obviously we've got lots of good friends from the Rosewater Footy Club here on the SA Footballer TV, the Diff.
A lot of good people there.
Yeah, there are a lot of good people, and it was a very sad set of circumstances, so all the best moving forward, and credit to you for coming on the show tonight and sharing your expertise on Div 5, because you know a lot more about this division than me.
Played against them all.
You have? Yep. So it was a big week. The season has been shaped, round 18, and it's finals football time. So looking at the ladder, mate, the two teams going down, and quite clearly in them were Pulteney and Elizabeth. No surprise there for you?
No, well, Pulteney got us one game, but they had a good forward H, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were right Div 6, definitely.
Yep. And Elizabeth just sort of never really got going this year, did they?
Nah.
Yep.
Nah, we played them once at home, got the chockies, but they were right. They had a few good players, but never really got going.
Yep. I guess the top three seem to stand out like a beacon. Hectorville, Lockleys and Blackfriars all finish on 14 and 4.
Yeah.
Reasonably close in percentage as well. Who was the standout for you this year? Who was the best team you played against?
Yeah, well, we've beaten all them.
You've beaten all three. That's what frustrated me about you guys. Obviously, I followed you closely, knowing Rick and Trev and all that.
Yeah.
You did the hard things well, but you did some of the easy things really poorly.
Yeah, we beat the good teams and just came to the easy ones, and the boys just sort of easy and didn't show up half the time, I think. So something to work on next year, but definitely our best was the best. Like, good enough to match with all of them. So.
Yep. So of the top three, who do you like?
Hectorville will fit, they'll go close, but Lockleys is pretty good as well.
Yeah. Let's get on to the results this week. We'll start with Smithfield and Elizabeth. Of course, Elizabeth finishing bottom. Smithfield earning a home final, quite clearly in the end, I think. Yeah, well, they've finished 2 games ahead of Glenunga, who've done very well to make the finals. It was Smithfield 15-14, 104. Elizabeth 11-9, 75. For Smithfield, Bain kicked 3, as did Moss and Webber. Gallen kicked 2. Tao, Graham and Hanneman were their better players.
And for Elizabeth, Shepherd 3, Upton 3, and the best players are Hall, Green Shields and Upton.
Yep, Elizabeth, they'll be better for the run, and I think they could be quite a strong team in Division 6 next year.
They don't need a couple more, they'll be fine.
Yep. The next one, and this is a big one, it was Glenunga and Green Acres. In the end, well, you guys couldn't have made the finals, so they pretty much had secured their spot, had they? Yeah, well, CBC would have needed to have had a big win to have stolen this spot from them. So, well, they've done enough, and they've been very good at Webbo this year. It was Glenunga, 19 goals, 22, 136, in a bit of a shootout with Green Acres, 16-7, 103.
Yeah, they've come alright at the end of the season, Glenunga. I think they've won 4 out of 5, so they're coming in all.
Yeah, they certainly are, and they'll be coming in confident.
Yeah.
Really good spread of goal kickers. Looks like they've had 11 or 12 goal kickers, led by Ward with 3, Ward with 4, Chetty Burke just the 3, so others have stepped up, and a multitude of doubles, Bennett, Prosser, Foley, and a ton of singles. Venning, Ward and Harvey were their better players.
Yeah, and Green Acres got Little 7, and Fishhook 3, Fantasia 2, best players were Little, Rawlings and Smith.
Yeah, good win there. Obviously, you guys didn't play against Pulteney, so they got a 60-0 win, did they?
Yeah, I don't know. It I haven't put any of them up, have they?
I'm not sure, mate. We'll move on from that one. CBC needed to win and win well to be any chance of making the 5. And in Johnny Floriani's final game, so well done to Johnny Floriani. Of course, 152 games with Woodward Torrens, and an annoying, pesky little wingman that he was, and a superstar of Gaelic football. He calls his amateur league football career to an end with some great service there for Sacred Heart Old Collegians, and of course now the team his dad coaches in CBC. But they went down at Dolphin Park, the East Parklands. Blackfriars 15-10-100, CBC 8-13-61. Do you want to give us the Blackfriars side, mate?
Yeah, mate. Lulena 3, Hillman, I think it's 4 kick 3. And a handful of singles. Best players are Murphy, Harmer, and McKinnon.
Yeah, 9 single goal kickers there. Yeah, there wasn't many goal kickers for CBC. Dubridge kicked 3 and a host of singles. Raymond, Storty, and Dubridge were the better players. So, probably a disappointing way for CBC to finish off their season. Yeah. And our final game of the round was what might be a bit of a preview to a little bit of August-September action. And it really was a very low-scoring affair at Daly Oval. It was Hectorville 10 goals 666, Lockleys 6-12-48, 16 scoring shots to 18, and they got done.
Got Lockleys model on that one, but Hectorville at home are a pretty solid team. So
yep, Lockleys they were up at half time by 11 points, but it had 6 more scoring shots as well. So they probably missed an opportunity there.
Hectorville were a good defensive team, so you got to make your most of your opportunities when you get them.
Yep. So for Heckies, it was Denton with 3, Robinson with 2, along with Mazzoni. And I just mentioned Dan DeVilla kicked a goal. Well done, Dan. I haven't seen Dan's name in there much this year, so good to see you in the A grade at right time of year, kicking a goal, little snaggy, little sausage. Best players were Ford, Giovini, and Fincher.
And Lockley's Micken kicked 2, and a few kicked a single. Best players were Martinello, McDonough, and Storm.
Yeah. So the ladder, as it pans out, sees 2 very interesting finals. Oh, actually, we'll just have a quick look at the goal kickers. I think Chatty's got it in the bag. 75. I reckon the award finishes at the end of the minor round, does it? Yep, so well done to Chatty Burke. He's the Div 5 goal kicker for a small forward, and he is a very small man, diminutive little... Yeah. Is he a long kick? Or?
Oh, yeah.
He is?
Yeah, I surprised me.
He's a chunky little fella. Yeah, he doesn't look like
he unloaded this barrel of rosewater this year. I couldn't believe it.
So well done. He's won by 10 goals with 75. To Scotty Webber from Smithfield, they'll have a contest this weekend on 65. And Aish, the one-man show at Pulteney with 49 goals. I think he kicked about 7 or 8 against you guys, didn't he?
10, I think.
Wow.
10 or 11.
Oh dear. Okay, where do we want to start? Let's start at Smithfield Oval. And I can, if I only make you one promise, the crowd at Smithfield Oval for Smithfield Glenunga. I saw Smithfield last year in the Div 7 Grand Final, as big a travelling crowd as I've seen. It was massive. Bigger than when Mitchell Park won their premiership.
They had Paynham, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I came and I looked at that.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day. Yeah, and that was half time of the B grade. They had that whole side taken behind the goals.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, flags, banners, dogs and cats, and they were really well behaved. So credit to them. They certainly have turned their club around. They finished 11-7. Glenunga have got a pretty long drive out to Smithfield. It's going to be a tough drive, and the locals will be right behind them.
I reckon Smithfield will win, and I reckon they'll win a couple more finals, to be honest with you. If they get together, they'll good, real good. So.
Yeah, the likes of your Baines have still Ashby, Big Bellman giving him first use in the ruck and scaring the bejesus out of anyone that comes near him.
Garner.
Yeah, Garner, yeah, so Big Joel. Yeah. So, yeah, no, there's... whereas for Glenunga, I reckon they're a chance, obviously. They're a puncher's chance. But if Smithfield can lock down on Chatty Burke, they're gonna need some guys to step up. And I'm not sure there'll be enough avenues to stop Smithfield.
Nah, I reckon Smithfield will win comfortably.
Certainly, Glenunga, though, will take a little bit of heart out of the last time they met. Remember the last time they met, Hughey?
That was at home, wasn't it?
It was at Webb Oval, and they got over them by 3 goals 7, so that's 25. So they're a chance.
But I reckon Smithfield at home is the different team. So.
Yeah. Our next game, of course, is the qualifying final. This one will be at Lockleys Football Club. It's Lockleys taking on Blackfriars. Last time they met, Lockleys beat Blackfriars by 4 points in a very close game, 86-82 from memory, but it was at St Dominic's. Lockleys at home?
Yeah.
Now, I know Lockleys have had a few guys travelling overseas, having the obligatory European holiday in winter. So they
fun, doesn't it?
yeah, if you can do it, why not?
I think I'll be going next year.
Yeah, it's a tough one. They both finished 14 and 4. It is a toss of a coin job, this one, isn't it? You can't tip it with any.
Buckley's at home, I reckon, just because he's got the home.
Yeah, Zwicky and Knowlesy, they'll be sitting up.
Good game.
Yeah, they'll be sitting up late at night. The coaches, they're no idiots. I think the battle in ruck against Brincat will be huge if they can get first use Lockley's. You've seen them firsthand more than I have this year.
Martinello's the key. I reckon they shut him down. Lockley's, they'll be big sniff. He's a big boy, big jump, wins every tap. Like, yeah, feeds all the mids. So
we'll take Lockley's, won't we?
yeah.
Hughey, I know it's tough. It's been tough to come in, do Div 5, and credit to you, mate, for the way you're handling things, and all the best moving forward next year with Rosewater, and I hope things turn around for the club and they get back on the right track.
Yeah, same.
Thanks, mate. We'll see you next week.